Welcome to Advocates for Justice Legal Service. We provide the tools, you do the work. I'm Coach Neighbors, and today I'm here to give you guys a quick update on the eliminating property tax lawsuit package. We want to make sure that we're including the updates that we get from the real-time feedback from the people that are using my products that are in some of my Facebook pages and whatnot. And so those are the updates that we make. Now, I want to make sure that you guys understand that we're not making the updates because what we were doing was not working. We're making the updates to make what we were doing work better. So that's what the updates are about. So don't freak out and start breathing in the bag and when you hear me say something about updates. Most of the time, people that are doing that haven't used what they have already. So I'm just saying. Property tax package. So I had one of our team members contact me, Francis, today and let me know that she went through all of the steps and she filed her lawsuit against him for the property tax situation in federal court, and they contacted her to see if she would agree to mediation. And when she told me that, I started laughing. And of course, she was wondering why I was laughing. I said that I'm laughing because somebody's getting punched in the face. Her question was, she was wondering, the mediation. What is there to mediate? They're ripping you off. They reclassified your property, your private property, for the sole purpose of taxation and started taxing you. And they created real estate deed fraud by their failure to follow the state law and deliver your deed to you after the sale. The law says they're supposed to deliver your deed to you, but that's not what they did. They called their constructive delivery and they registered your deed in their office. Now, the registration of your deed in their office allowed the first illegal lien to be put against your property. And most people don't know what that lien is. So I'm just going to tell you because I don't want y'all, it was the mortgage lien. And here's the reason why it was illegal. If there were several people who owned property, all of the owners would have to be present to sign the lien against that property, right? Yes, I'll just answer for myself if you're still thinking. Yeah, all of the owners would have to be present. So the fact that the alleged lender accepted your signature on the mortgage lien proves that you were the owner of the property already. And that's how I lay it out for these hater attorneys that get in my face because they really get mad about the property tax situation. There's no law that says you have to register your deed in their office. So you should be able to just formally request that it be returned because a bunch of mistakes have been made to get it there. And not only the mistakes, the state players violated the real estate deed fraud by registering your in their office. And oh wait, there's more. When they made a copy of your deed or whatever after it was processed to the Federal Reserve, it was a security, and they turned it into a security and processed to the Federal Reserve. When it came back, it is a security. They made a copy of it to send to you to make your ass believe that you had some control over your property. If your eye did that, it would be counterfeiting, pretty much. But, we're not that smart. We don't know this stuff, but I think we're learning. That's the problem that they have. Now, here's something to think about. If your deed was not in their office, if your deed was not registered in their office, could they prove that there was a lien against your property? An illegal lien? They need that deed to be in their office so they can attack it and put their liens and stuff on it. And here's the thing. There's a thing. Back in the day, there was no office to put your shit in like that. Back in the day, signed and notarized, and then you kept it in your family Bible. And if there was a problem or dispute over the property, whoever deed was notarized prior to the other one, because it ain't likely that they'd be both notarized at the same time, that's the way that worked. It was nice and simple. Now they tell you that you need to register your deed in their office so nobody can get on your property and all of that. And people have no idea. When you register your deed in the office, anybody has access to your property. There's people from other countries that are scamming and selling people's property and everything, and they're based off of their opportunity they have to access your property information stored in their office. And here's something too. I have a few people that are facing foreclosure. They have all the documentation to prove that their property was paid off. So how the hell could that be? Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, going through the stuff, what it turns out is this is what happens. These attorneys go to the county recorder's office. They access your property information. They fill out their little fake ass assignment, and then they file it against your property and start a foreclosure against you. They know 99, probably 100% of us now can't afford an attorney, and if you hire one, the attorney's going to throw you under the bus in the end because they are their buddies, and they automatically get a cut of what they steal from you for the fake help and throwing your ass under the bus in the end. So the people that responded to the lawsuit, I guess it was their response, the property tax issue, responded with a request for mediation. And, I don't know. I'm like, if it was me, I think I would just go ahead and file my motion for summary judgment. Because you're not a corporation. There's no rules that says you have to mediate anything. You file your lawsuit, then you're done with the mediation, The mediation was over when they kept sending you bills and then said they were going to take your shit. I don't know. I don't see where there's any mediating to be done. Their entire process violates their entire procedures and state process. We don't even get to the court part of it. It violates your due process. When the state violates your due process, the state does not qualify for federal funding. And most states get 37 to 70% funding from the federal government to run court that they're using to take your shit. I think you see where I'm heading with this. Yeah, the new TRO to block the state court from receiving federal funding, as long as they're violating your due process and you have your lawsuit filed in their face, it's a problem. Also, not only the lawsuit filed in their face, TRO is demanding to block the federal funding until the state changes their policies and procedures to make them in line with the Constitution. There you go. So I know everyone says it's crazy. Got a couple of people using it right now, and I'm hoping to have them on the show, on the live stream, maybe next week, to tell you guys what they think about that. So that's pretty much all I want to cover tonight. I want to give you guys, one other thing. The property tax package has been upgraded to address the real estate deed fraud problem. And we also added in it the Tucker's Act of 1938, which strips the government of their fake immunity. And also, the TRO is stripping them of their fake immunity because they don't have any immunity if they violate your due process or the Fifth Amendment. Those are the two that the spending clause in the Constitution. Yeah, we about to use that. So you guys, I'm going to leave a link to TRO to block the state funding in the description and also in the comment section, so you guys can go and check it out. And the property tax package, I'm going to post it in Facebook, a link to it, so you guys can check it out too. Like I said, it's been upgraded and ready to go. And we're getting some pretty good responses back from it. Their requests for mediation. Thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. I'll see you in the next video.